Good evening, everybody.
Tonight, the coach is here with me, and also Tony, the new guy, and Jimmy,
the stranger.
Yeah, he came back.
He's the old guy.
He's all dolled up over there.
Look at him; he's all buffed up.
Jimmy,
he's all buffed up, Jim.
Hello?
Took him a whole 2 weeks to get
Jimmy,
your hair cut.
Fix your fucking headphones.
He's frozen again.
Is he frozen?
Yeah, he's frozen in time.
Is he?
Yep.
Is he really?
No, we ain't breathing.
Nod your head. If you're not frozen, nod your head.
What if he is frozen?
Yeah, he's painful.
Anyway, he's not going to nod his head.
Yeah. Just...
Hey, I figured out what the issue was. The other thing I couldn't figure out.
All right, can I say a couple things first?
Oh, go ahead. You never stop talking.
Sorry.
Never stop talking.
I'm sorry. You're right. Yeah, you're right.
Never stop talking.
So
now he's yelling at.
Yeah. So tonight on Night Talk, this is we're trying a special thing. I don't. We'll see how it goes. But if you want to come in and join us you can come in. This is specifically for Facebook. Okay, so the link is on Facebook, and the Night Talk feed, as well as the Arm Radio, and as well as I think my personal page as well. And so, if you want to come in, click on that link, and it will take you right in.
Come on in.
Yeah, so I'm just putting that out there, and I just want to say something else. Is let me see one thing. You need to see this friggin' Crystal Park will be with us next week. And she'll give her take on a few things, and I'll let that go like that. Okay, so we'll see her next week, Crystal Park. Okay, but anyway, Coach, back to you. What was you saying now?
Oh, no. Tony and I were trying to get some stuff together to talk about.
Oh, you was?
Yeah, Tony and myself. And the other thing I remember I told you there was another thing I couldn't remember what it was.
Yeah.
Because I was so upset. That's why.
Well, why do you keep bouncing around?
I don't know. I'm just sitting here.
You were doing it last week, Joe. He liked that.
Right.
You were going in and out.
Cast it on to me, you son of a bitch.
All right, go ahead. So go ahead.
Well, I mean, one of my probably my most famous restaurant is going bankrupt, I guess.
Jesus. When was the last time you were there?
What's the name of the restaurant?
Oh, Hooters.
No, they didn't go bankrupt.
They're going bankrupt.
No, they're
not. They filed for bankruptcy.
Okay, so let me just.
And the guy who owns it is getting a bunch of people together, and they're going to reopen it. He just owns it right now. He's going to have other guys in there with him. But right now they filed for bankruptcy.
They're going to call it Hoopers.
Yeah, there you go, huh?
Hold on.
Why am I jumping?
Hold on.
The frick, I'm getting seasick here.
Hold on.
You're annoying enough when you're still.
What are you talking about, Joe? Don't keep saying about Joe. Joe's my buddy. Joe, you're too small.
What do you mean?
Look how big I am. Look how small you are.
That's what she said.
Joe, how about that?
What's that?
I said that's what she said.
Let's move this over here, and move that over there for now. And we're gonna.
This is some new equipment we got, folks. We're just trying to set it in.
Bounce anymore. All right.
No more bouncy, but it's awful small.
By 9:59, we'll have it figured out.
9:59. What the hell's wrong with you?
You all set now?
I don't know. You tell me.
He looked better moving up. He looked better bouncing around.
That's true. One of them bouncy houses.
Okay, there you go. All right.
Astro can't do that since home monitoring is set to home. Change home monitoring mode and start again.
Oh,
Jimmy, what kind of cigarette is that?
A joint.
Okay. Go bigger like that.
All right.
There you go.
All
Perfect.
right. How's that?
You did not disappoint, Jimmy.
That's perfect. I'm bigger than anybody else. That's perfect.
That's good. So, Jimmy, can you hear us?
I can hear you.
Okay, good. All right.
Jimbo, how you doing?
Good, you?
You probably have the reason why you probably can't hear us. I'm sorry to cut you off, Coach, but the reason why you can't probably hear us is because you got your headphone on the top of your head.
I can hear you in this here.
the other side.
But you don't really look cool like that. You know what I mean? You know, I mean,
He's listening to Survivor on the other ear.
yeah, do what you want. I don't give a shit.
Hey, there you go. Now you got it.
Um,
Jimbo, where you been?
Been
Getting
in,
a haircut?
Lake
You getting a haircut?
Winnipesaukee. Yeah, I did get a haircut up there. They told me to when I went to work. My hair was out like that, and I had a beard.
You
Yeah.
look good. You look good.
Yeah.
You're all buffed up.
yeah, you know, you got to
Where were you? Up in Maine?
No,
What-
at Lake Winnipesaukee, and then we went over to Maine, but we didn't work there. We changed it.
okay.
Okay. What were you doing for work?
Putting in direct TV.
He's a big shot,
Yeah. Wow. You're a big wheel, huh?
big wheel.
I'm just a gopher.
He's a satellite guy, right?
They
Direct
tapped in.
TV?
I can't lift up the big rolls of cable.
Oh, yeah. The wire.
Yeah,
Big rolls of cable.
Yeah.
I
Tony
can't
can.
pick 'em up.
They
You're
tapped
telling
in. They tapped into his technological expertise.
Yeah, exactly.
So wait a minute now. I'm just. I want to get back to
Go ahead.
what,
You
what
get
the
the
coach
floor.
was saying. No.
Yeah.
Go ahead. Go ahead. So you heard that Hooters is going out of business.
The Hooters filed for bankruptcy.
But yeah, I don't know. Well, I don't know about that. I heard that Hooters is not going to be called Hooters anymore.
Want me to bring it up for you?
No, I believe you, but I heard Hooters was not going to be called Hooters.
Probably not. Because the guy who
Go in-
owns Hooters,
Yeah.
he's
They go into bankruptcy so that they can sell it.
right. Instead of just being him, he's got other people in there with him now. He's gonna have.
Yeah.
He can't afford it. He's bankrupt. He's filed for bankruptcy.
Yeah.
And then there's like 4 or 5 other guys that are gonna reopen it with him.
I think he got a little distracted.
I
Took his
get a
eyes
little-
off the books.
yeah, I would get distracted if I was in there. They won't let me in there.
Really?
I eat the chicken wings.
I don't even remember what the food was like.
It's bar food, you know. It's right,
Shitty?
chicken wings, chicken fingers,
See, I don't eat
mozzarella
that shit.
sticks, all that stuff.
Yeah. Today I was up at the Clam Box in Ipswich.
Yeah, what about it? You there?
Yeah, it was good.
I was in Ipswich too today, Joe.
It was
Yeah, I was driving through it.
Did you? Yeah. Well, yeah, check out the Clam,
For the third time.
I've heard that.
Clam Box when you get a chance over there. You know what I mean? Did you
Yeah.
ever try that?
What's that?
No,
a
I've
Route
heard
one?
about it. I've been by it, but I've never stopped
We've
there.
been there.
Yeah. We've been there. But yeah, it's very, very good. The Clam Box. And then the other night, we went. Jimmy and I went out. We went out to where did we go, Jimmy?
Alamo
Alamo.
in
Where the hell is
Brookline,
that?
New Hampshire.
Yeah, Brookline, New Hampshire.
Alamo.
Yeah,
Never heard of it.
Texas Alamo. It was
Yeah, that's
a
on-
barbecue joint.
yeah,
Was it good?
very good.
It was expensive.
Yep.
But then again, I haven't been out to a restaurant in a long time.
Yeah, he hasn't been out in the restaurant since the
Who
50s.
brought him? You?
Yeah. You know, he looks good, so I took him out.
Yeah,
He
he's
looks
buffed
like
up.
shit. I don't want to be with him.
He's
you know?
buffed up.
Yeah, you know,
It does look good.
I want to stay way away from him if he looks like shit. You know, that's
Look
it.
at him. He's old. Is he drinking? You drinking?
No, he quit.
No,
How long's it been now?
last
Yesterday?
week in January.
All right.
So
Looks like a billionaire.
yeah. So
He might have been one of them guys that bought Hooters. I bet you.
no, you know what happened is I ordered a drink there naturally, you know.
Yeah.
And he was there and he ordered a mocktail.
Good for you, Jimmy. Good for you.
Yeah, it was
You
a
know,
mudslide. I like them.
mocktail.
Mudslide. That's alcohol.
No,
No,
it-
he got it without the
Can't
vodka.
put any vodka in it.
It was a virgin mudslide. Then.
Yeah,
Yeah,
it was a
mocktail.
virgin.
mock.
It's like
mock.
it's like
Mock
a,
to me is then I don't know what it means to have you
like
on
a chocolate shake. It was like a
Yeah.
chocolate.
Thank you, Tony. You hear the chocolate shake?
Yeah, just like
Hershey's.
I used to get them for desserts when I went to restaurants.
so. But yeah, it's pretty good up in Brookline on Route 13.
Nice.
So
Check it out.
Yeah, check it out if you get a chance.
Me?
Never knew there was a
Yeah.
Brookline, New Hampshire, and I lived in Nashua for a year, and it's by Nashua.
Right.
Yeah, it's not bad. Price is not bad.
Has anybody ever been to the Rusty Can? That's a
Big
barbecue
cans.
place
I got
down
a rusty can.
No, where's that?
It's it's in Massachusetts, I think. I don't know if it's in Boxford or somewhere down there.
Over by Ipswich and all those places?
Yeah, kind of like
No,
in that area.
Ipswich is by Gloucester.
Yeah, it wasn't
Where were
that
you
far.
talking, Boxford?
Somewhere around there, Boxford, Georgetown, somewhere in that
Oh,
area.
all right. You are talking Cape Ann.
Too far for me.
Yeah, it is too far. It's too far for me too.
Too far.
And if you want to text in on the text line, you give us. You can even call if you want. Now we're set up to take calls on the text line at 909-760-1248. And we are live on YouTube, TikTok, not TikTok, YouTube, Facebook, Twitch TV, and as well as Twitter. So we're pretty much where we're supposed to be, pretty much.
Cool.
So yeah. So what else you got? I mean, you and Tony put your head together for
Well, Tony hit my head against the bar.
No,
but
but I mean,
what else we got on there, partner?
When we put our heads together, we have like a quarter of a head, or the whole head.
I don't have any.
Yeah.
You're alone.
Oh shit.
No, we were just trying to come up with some things if we didn't know what to talk about, just to throw in there. So if we get to that point, which is probably unlikely, we'll throw in a few new ideas.
Yeah, that's a good idea. I mean, it's because actually Coach never comes up with any ideas, right? You just sit there pretty much and suck.
He
I come up with the baseball last week.
Oh, that's true. Yeah, you're right. Yeah,
I come up with baseball.
Yeah,
I'm starting to venture out a little bit.
Yeah, that's very
Took
good.
10 years, but I'm venturing out.
Yeah,
He's got a couple. Should I bring up one of them?
Yeah, do it. You got something.
Okay.
Joe wants the floor. You want the floor, partner?
No, go ahead.
Good.
Do you have them?
No, I don't have them.
Oh, okay. He made me write them down, so I've got
See?
his ideas.
Oh, that's a
All
good
right.
idea. Yeah,
So
he's
one of them
Yeah.
was to have a conversation about this idea about eliminating inspections, state
Oh, yeah.
inspections for cars in New Hampshire.
Yeah,
What-
that's
What
good.
do you think?
What do you think,
You
Jim?
don't see any shit boxes in New Hampshire. So, you know what I mean? Everybody's got a decent car.
You
Yeah.
haven't been to my driveway, Jimmy.
Well,
Is it run?
Depends on the day. Tuesdays and Fridays it might start.
no, you got a Camaro, don't you?
Yeah,
I have a bunch of cars and most of them are old and
like him.
Oh, what do you like, Jay Leno?
Yeah, he is actually.
Yeah.
Yeah, he is.
Counting cars.
He's got 3 fork trucks. He races them up and down the street.
Well, trucks. Yeah,
I'm like Jay Leno's septic pumper, the
Oh.
guy who pumps out his septic tank.
Oh man. So yeah. So I mean, I don't know about the stickers, right?
Well, I get well, no more. It already passed one, whether it was the House or I don't. You're going to pass 2. One, the Senate. I don't know what they have to pass
For stickers?
for
Yeah.
to go through.
They're eliminating inspection stickers. They voted to eliminate them.
I
One of
thought
them
they already
passed.
passed it.
One already.
That's,
Well, one already
that's
passed.
what I read up in Winnipesaukee. They
Yeah, one passed it,
already.
Jim. Now they're gonna go to the House or whatever, and they're gonna
Oh,
pass it.
Oh, all right.
They said there was 12 states that still have the inspection stickers. The rest of them don't.
Massachusetts does.
Really?
Yeah, Mass
Yeah.
does. Florida don't.
That's because it makes money for them. It's just another tax.
Yeah, but they're gonna do away with it. One of the House or somebody voted against. They want to get rid of it. And it
Good.
passed pretty, big.
Really?
So now it's got to go to the other one, whichever the other one is, and going to pass there. And supposedly it's going to pass. So
And actually, the legislature in New Hampshire, what's kind of holding it up is they want to know what the guys from Night Talk with Joe Roxx recommends for the state to waive.
recommendations.
I think they did. I think I heard that.
It's going to pass to the House and House Representatives
For
and
states.
Senate and whatever.
So what's our official position? Joe, kind of round us up here.
Well, I mean, yeah,
I'm all for it.
yeah, no stickers. That's fine.
I'm all for it.
Yeah, that's
Like
fine.
I say, you know, back in my day anyway, everybody had clunkers. Today, you don't see clunkers out there today. I mean,
Oh,
the
yeah.
engine No, most of it's like body work and stuff.
Well,
Oh,
no,
yeah.
they did good on making. They didn't. They're not rotten anymore.
Right, that's
They're
what I'm saying.
not busting out.
The vehicles aren't like they used to be.
Right.
I'm gonna invite you guys over one day.
What do you mean?
If you got to look at my driveway, what's sitting here?
What do you do with all the forklifts? What's he doing with all the forklifts?
He races them up and down the street.
What
I
do you
have one forklift. Well, I have three actually. Only
Yeah, I
one,
said three. See,
forklifts?
3 fork trucks.
Really?
only
fork-
one of them runs.
Yeah,
So
the other one's just gonna need to be little 10 to 11K. You just let them sit there.
Yeah. Sandblast and paint
They-
them up.
yeah. Oh yeah.
Right?
No, the engine's good. He doesn't fix them up.
I don't know. They haven't run in so long. I don't know if the engine's good.
And how about the speaking of body rot? How about the what year is it? Trucks?
Speaking about body.
Yeah, that one isn't rotted.
No, that's what I'm saying. That baby's well taken
And
care of.
actually, you know,
He's got a 1947
Yeah, it's 47.
47 pickup truck.
really? Wow.
Who
Thing is-
makes it?
Things
Who
meant
makes it?
Ford. It's an old
Chevy.
Ford. Yeah, it's an old Ford. Flathead 8.
Oh, so you work on cars?
No, I don't.
What I mean,
I like cars. I like trucks. I kind of.
That's
don't
when you
collect
could
them.
work on them.
How long
Yeah.
you had the Camaro?
Oh, the Camaro I bought in 2020.
but I mean,
It's a 2014.
you have a big garage.
I have a warehouse, a little warehouse.
Big garage.
Well, I don't know.
Freaking thing's huge.
Yeah,
That's not.
It's huge.
but no, but I mean, you know, to put the cars in and stuff like that, you can work on them and stuff.
They're all Joe. If you come by my house, I'm 2 minutes away. I have 2 cars on the street, 2 in the driveway. No, 3 in the driveway. It's like a zoo over here.
Really? All right.
Yeah, all junk box. I mean, older vehicles.
Well,
Actually, how long have you been parked on the street?
I don't want to confess to anything, but
yeah, you know,
Yeah, because
we're
you're
trying
parked on the street before April 1st. You
to get
get
the guy
a
pinched. He's
You
trying to
get-
make.
we're
a-
April 15th. We're on the air, Coach.
Yeah, I know. No,
I
shit.
don't care.
You know,
I want to get all these people. I want to get all these people that are doing shit like that.
I was out looking for a BMW today, but I decided not to buy one because of the tariffs.
Oh, Jesus! They're saying $6,000. They had $6,000
I don't
for
care. I
your
don't
vehicle.
care. I don't care.
You're gonna buy a vehicle. They're saying buy it now.
They're
Buy it now.
Buy it yesterday.
what?
Yeah, if you're gonna buy a vehicle.
What?
They're saying buy it now because
Foreign
in
car?
four-
Wait for the auto workers to get a job, and they're gonna do good.
Who?
It's gonna be actually cheaper because you're not paying the tariff.
What do you mean?
They're gonna have their factories over here, so when they sell them here, there's no tariff, no tax. It's gonna be cheaper.
they're saying that the cars are gonna go up
Jimmy,
drastically. They're gonna go up
Nobody on this call is going to live long enough for those factories to get built here.
Yeah.
It takes a while.
It's
I'd say
Longer than we have.
before his term's over, they'll all be here.
Well, maybe.
You're going to use magic.
They figured go up $6,000 on the vehicles.
Speaking about his term,
You're
Tony's in
you're
charge.
listening to the lefty news. That's why you keep saying that.
Well, these two are both.
I
lefties.
listened to The View. The View told me that.
Yeah, exactly.
These two are both lefties.
I listened
So,
to The View, man.
Yeah,
Goldie.
I was over somebody's house today. They had Black Lives Matter on the on the friggin'. I'm calling myself, oh shit, to myself. You know what I'm saying? But
I hear you.
and then I just pretended I was Democrat when I walked in. You know what I mean?
Independent.
Yeah, I'm going for the silent. Do you see the silent thing there? That everybody's saying I'm staying silent.
No.
This stupid
No, I
thing.
You're an
think
idiot.
if you used to have sex or kids, the left.
What do you say?
It's more for you though, Jimmy.
Yeah, right.
You're picking up the slack, Jimbo.
Yeah, I did Jimmy a favor. I took his door and his stairs down the dump. Right, the fucking door fell on my foot.
It's heavy.
I don't think that's funny, Jimmy.
What door was this?
It is. I know how heavy it is.
The one he sits in front of all the time?
No, it was a big ass
My
steel
back door. It rotted out. I had to put a new one in.
That's the one you changed.
Yeah.
Yeah, I mean,
Yeah.
I think it was filled up with
I
cement. or something.
bought it. I rented a van to bring it to the dump in
Yeah, that was
Salem, and they wouldn't take it.
He rented a van to go to the
Oh
dump.
my God.
Well,
Hey,
yeah,
Jimmy,
to get rid of
I'm
it.
saying.
I can't have that shit hanging in the yard. They'll fucking ticket me.
Jimmy,
But
I
it's a
hope-
violation. That's what I meant to say.
Okay.
Jimmy, I hope you have your insurance paid up. Joe contacted a lawyer this afternoon.
I
Yeah.
don't pay. I don't have any insurance on anything.
All right, Joe,
my
you're
car,
out of luck.
my house.
I was
Give
just
it
going to
up.
go on comp.
Yeah.
What
yeah.
are they gonna
Yeah.
do? Sue me? The most they're gonna get is the fucking old trailer.
He's got a
All right.
cast on his foot.
Yeah, I got it.
All right, Joe, give it up.
Fell
Give
on
it
my
up.
big toe. Yeah,
His
forget
big
it.
toe. His big toes.
Yeah, how-
They're so swollen.
Yeah, but yeah. I mean, what else is going on? There's a lot of stuff going on, but what's I mean, I'm just on overload.
Oh,
I depend on Tony because Tony's he's more into.
why do you think I brought him into the mix?
Yeah, I mean, yeah.
Oh yeah. Ooh, yeah.
Jim was missing on me, so it's just me and you.
Come on,
Jim
Jim. You must have
disappeared.
been saving up some ideas.
Jim
No,
disappeared.
he doesn't have any ideas.
Come on, Jim.
Nah, I usually just follow the conversation.
Yeah.
Once in a while, I'll think of something.
All right.
He's not like he was before. You know what I mean? It's
I'm not drinking. That's why.
Yeah.
Yeah. He's
I think you should go back to drinking.
I do too.
Yeah. I mean,
I don't think so. I like the new Jimmy.
Listen to you drinking all them freaking cocktails all
Drinking enough for
afternoon.
both of you, for both of us.
Yeah,
yeah.
drinking all them cocktails this afternoon. We're going out for dinner. Oh, he sends me a picture of a freaking, what was it?
I was out with a hot babe. What can I say?
Yeah, I'm gonna tell her.
She
Oh.
passed out. She's
you
upstairs.
Yeah, he says the wife. He says she's just about passed out or something like that.
You guys want to eat?
No, I didn't. Him and the wife did.
I did. We did.
Oh, okay.
Him and the wife.
We were in Topsfield. We went out to a
For
place.
the third time.
Yeah, for the third time.
Toss, would you go to the fair?
Do you?
No.
Fair.
Yeah, we sat in the empty.
Fall.
Do you know if that?
Yeah,
Never mind.
Jimmy, we sat in the car at the empty fairgrounds, made out.
Yeah, I went to the Deerfield Fair. Did you?
Topsfield.
Oh, auto fair?
Auto fair. Yeah, auto fair
Yeah,
makes it
auto
happen.
fair.
Auto fair makes it happen.
But yeah, so
Yeah, that's basically what's going down out in the world.
what?
Oh, Coach,
Hooters.
you wanted me to remind you so that you could talk about the torpedo bats.
Oh, that's right. The torpedo bats. You follow them things at all?
No.
Come on, these new bats they got out. Torpedo.
Oh yeah. They'll hit more
Aaron
home runs and
Judge.
shit.
Aaron Judge hit what? 3 home runs with it?
No, he doesn't use it.
I know.
Everybody
Oh,
else does.
baseball?
Yeah.
I thought you were talking about those bats that fly in the air with the wings.
Oh,
Yeah, the bats that fly in the air, you dropping
bats,
torpedoes.
don't kill, you don't want to kill them. They eat 1,000. Each bat eats 1,000 mosquitoes a night.
Wow, he's full of knowledge, Tony. No wonder why you hang around with him, huh?
Each bat eats
Telling you.
1,000 mosquitoes.
Holy shit!
I've been giving him some vitamin B12, and look at how smart he got.
And who they eat 1,000 of them? But somebody counted them.
I don't know who counted them. It's all I know. They say they
They
eat.
eat until they fill up, just like we do.
Thanks, Jim. 1,000 mosquitoes they eat each bat. People put bat houses in their backyard for the bats will.
I think it's
Hang
an
out there.
estimate. I think it's an
Yeah.
estimate.
Well, who sang the song "Bat Out of Hell"?
Oh, Meatloaf.
That's
Meatloaf.
right.
Don't eat meatloaf.
That was the album.
Yeah, that's right.
Yeah, that's right. Bat out of hell.
And what's his name?
I went over a friend's house. We're sitting in his driveway drinking, and the
You get
house
attacked by
next door.
bats.
You know how you got a fire chimney on the back of the side of
Yeah.
the house? Yeah.
Chimney, yeah.
We stopped counting after 96 that came out.
Come on.
Wow.
Swear to God.
Shut the front door.
We told the neighbor, and he had no idea.
Was it his house or the neighbors?
His neighbors.
Oh, wow.
Holy shit.
Yeah, but I didn't know that trailers have chimneys. Was it? A trailer? What
No, this is in Woburn.
the fuck is that thing?
What do you got? What do you see?
It's my cat.
Oh,
I haven't seen him in a while.
That's about
Didn't
She's
you have
16
two-
this year.
Didn't you have 2 of them?
I got 3 of them.
No, 3 of them.
Oh man.
Wow.
Well, she's ready to. She's 16. She won't be around long.
Oh, I don't know. Joe's
You
dog.
never know.
Well,
You never
Yeah.
know.
yeah, that's true. Some of them live a long time.
Yeah.
They have 9 lives.
It's a big commitment.
Yeah. But
They're easy. I can go away and don't. Have, they can feed themselves basically.
They eat the mice.
Yeah. Mice
I
gotta
don't have.
eat.
I have no mice. I have no.
You're in a trailer, you got no mice?
How do you keep mice out?
Yeah, out of a trailer, especially.
he doesn't like to call it a trailer. It's called a mobile home.
Yeah, it's,
Mobile home.
It's
I have one in Florida. I see mice, not a ton of
It's
them.
a
but-
trailer park.
I have
Yeah.
mice. I have mice here.
You do?
Yeah, I can't.
Oh, yeah, I do too.
I
Oh,
don't.
yeah.
No, I don't. I don't.
Joe
You
says
don't?
this.
You don't, Joe?
No. Mm-mm.
Really?
No.
You got
I
a
got
cat?
I got rats. Okay, big ass.
Well, it's a
friggin'
big
rats.
house. It's
Yeah.
a big
Did
house.
we ever
Mice-
figure out what that was?
Yeah, they come in and they eat the fucking dog
Mice.
food. I had a, what do you call it?
Oh, that's funny.
I think it was a beaver or something. What was it?
I don't know.
It was an opossum. I
Yeah,
did have an
well-
opossum. So
Yes, you did.
I did have an opossum out the back, right? And so all the dogs, they ran outside and they're all around this opossum and they're barking at him. So the possum just,
That plays dead.
he just
Wow.
he died right there. I think he had a heart attack or something
He
like that.
plays dead. Thank God it wasn't a freaking porcupine.
No, it was oh yeah. So, but he and then about an hour later, I looked out the window and
It's
he was
gone.
Hmm.
gone.
They
It's
fucking
phony.
played dead.
Yeah, he played dead. The guy.
Like I do when I'm in bed.
I went out to throw. I went out to throw a bottle in the recycling bin one day. I had this. It's like a trash can without a cover on it.
Yeah.
So I go to throw something in there, and I look down, and this opossum is looking up at me and hissing. I almost had a heart
It
attack.
hits, it hits loud, yeah.
Oh my God! I almost had a heart attack. I mean, you see this thing looking at you.
Yeah.
So
Go ahead.
I
Sorry.
tipped the can. I tipped the can over. Oh, then when it saw me, it hissed and then it played dead. I thought it was dead. I laid the can down. A couple hours later, I looked and it was gone.
Really? I used to know. I used to date a girl that used to hiss.
I think it's a different hiss, Joe.
Oh yeah, yeah, probably right. Probably right.
I don't think that's what you're shooting for, Joe.
No,
Yeah, I know.
Unless she's blowing you.
I used to raise chickens and turkeys.
what'd you say, Jimmy?
Unless she's blowing you.
This you can't say that. This is a family show.
That is.
You know.
That's why you're on the internet.
No, we have people coming in now.
Called freedom of speech.
Yeah, but we have people coming in now. I don't want Crystal to get
I didn't say cunt.
Joe, don't you?
Hey,
Joe,
hey.
Joe, don't you have like a 5-second delay where you can kind of edit us?
No, it's all raw.
Oh.
It's all raw.
Yeah, it's this.
Matter of fact,
Put your hands over your
one
ears.
time we had one of the co-hosts doing a deal on the remember that? They were doing a deal. Yeah.
Oh.
So yeah, if you want to scroll
yeah.
back in the episodes and get that one, that's one for the record books. That one.
Come in.
Somebody was committing a felony. You mean on the air?
I don't know if it was a mistake.
We're not going to say
I'm
that,
not
but
gonna say that.
Oh, okay.
I think it was like a
Yeah,
mistake.
if he's dealing, it's a felony.
Well, no, I think it was broadcasting a felony.
We're just joking, people.
Yeah.
Just joke. Just
Yeah.
a
Who
joke.
was the one that was selling it? The guy
Just
you
a
know?
joke.
I don't know. Nobody I know. Just that we.
Yeah, just a joke.
Oh,
Yeah, just-
all right.
Just somebody else. But yeah,
That's
I'm,
a misdemeanor in some states,
yeah. So yeah.
including this one,
Which one?
New Hampshire.
Oh, yeah. Well,
They
you know.
decriminalized it.
What? Pot?
Yeah. I've had the cops come up here in my trailer when Michael was living here. They come and brought him, give him to me for some reason. But they opened the door. We were on the radio at the time. We were smoking, and it was just pouring out the door. They never said a word.
Really?
Well, they didn't have a search warrant. They can't really say anything, right?
No. Well, they could smell it. That's probable cause. If it was illegal.
What do you mean?
Well, if it was It's like a misdemeanor now. It's a fine
Mm.
if they do bring you in for it.
Oh, okay.
Pot.
I got you. Okay, I got you. Yeah. So,
Tony, what else you got?
yeah.
All right, let me see here. We need another one. We need another idea.
Yeah.
We need, yeah.
What time is it?
Okay.
What do you got,
Uh,
We got
bullets?
time, right? We got
Coach
plenty of
wanted to talk about the Karen Reed retrial.
I don't even
The
know.
woman who ran, the woman who backed over her husband, who was a cop in the snow
Yeah,
in
come on.
Massachusetts.
This was where was it? Mass?
Yeah, Massachusetts. She was.
Yeah.
There was a hung jury, so they're going to retry her. You know
Yeah,
about that
it's all
story?
over the news.
I don't think you could do that, right?
It's all over the news.
It was a mistrial.
The
It was a
judge
mistrial.
sentenced her, and I don't know what.
Yeah, they all didn't agree. Somebody
Yeah.
probably held out, and you get a mistrial.
So they can retry her if they think they have a good case, which I guess
Really?
they do. Think that.
Oh, that's,
She backed over. Her
Yeah, she
husband
backed
was
over.
a cop
Come on.
in the
An
snow
accident.
and said she didn't know she ran over him, left
Yeah.
him in the snow all night. He died. I don't know really that much about it except for
What was
that.
that?
Huh?
What was that? What's going on?
nothing.
What
What
do you all
happened?
Was there a ghost in there, boys?
Yeah,
No, I think it's Coach. I think it's Coach.
I get blamed for everything, so I'm
But
used to it.
listen, yeah. So what else you got? Karen Reed, I don't know anything about her. You know,
All right,
I know that
I'm-
Val Kimmel checked out.
Oh yeah, huh?
Well, tell us about her, because I've seen it on the news, but I didn't catch the whole story. They
Oh, what?
just
Go ahead, Tony.
Karen Reed?
Yeah,
I don't know that much about it. I think she and her husband were having
Had a fight.
problems.
all right.
They were
He's a
having
cop.
He was a cop, and she was out in the snow. She was in the car, and she says she backed up. I think it was over the lawn, ran him over. He was in the snow, and she went in the house. Like, she's claiming, I think, that she didn't know he was out there, didn't know she hit him, left him in the snow. I don't know if he froze to death or what, bled to death.
I
or
died
what.
from injuries. Yeah,
And so they arrested her, and it's like it was a big case. I never really paid attention to it, but everybody I know
she's
was
got
agree.
she's got people out there, freaking
There's people
holding signs.
protesting to release
protesting,
her.
holding signs,
Yeah, it's a big deal.
protesting, holding signs and everything.
I don't know. I don't know anything.
But anyway, if we don't know anything about it, we probably can't talk about it.
No, I
so.
mean you could talk about it. But
No, I mean I don't know anything about it.
no, but
Well,
I
yeah.
really don't know anything about it. You know what I mean? I'm kind of like up with anything. I don't even know who she is.
She's from Massachusetts, like I think you said,
Yeah,
Massachusetts.
I mean, no, that's like so. That's local news, right?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Boston local, but that's going to be something that if it hasn't already, it'll be on 2020, and that'll be on national news. It's one of those kind of stories.
She ran him over. Come on, that's bullshit. She didn't see him.
Well, if he's a cop, was he abusing her? Any of that come out?
I'm sure it did. I don't know what came out, so I can't really speak to it. I didn't. Everybody knew about the story, and I was like a dummy every time it came up. I'm like, "Who's that?"
Yeah, same here.
This is
Coach, I thought you knew more about it.
Who, me?
Yeah.
I thought you said. No, I didn't know much about it. Well, you know more than I did.
We were hoping somebody else would know more than we did.
Right. Because Joe's usually on top of things, so
no. I mean, the only thing I know about this week is
national news.
well, Val Kimmel.
Yeah.
Wow, what happened to him?
Yeah. What a good actor.
He died.
Actually, he
65?
65, yeah.
yeah,
He died this week?
Just a
yesterday.
couple days ago. Yesterday.
Yeah,
I,
the
think,
day.
I think he died.
Yesterday, day before.
Yeah, I mean, he was a good actor.
Throat cancer.
Yeah, he
Oh,
was.
Jesus.
He said that for years.
Oh, he did.
Throat cancer? Yeah. He said that for like 10 years, I think.
I didn't know that. I didn't know.
And he, well, some of the movies he did was Tombstone with Kurt Russell,
Oh, yeah.
right? He did Tombstone.
Yeah,
Top Gun.
Top Gun, naturally.
twice. He did that
Twice, yeah.
He did it when he was young.
He played Doc Holliday in Tombstone.
What do you mean?
He played Doc Holliday in Tombstone in the movie.
He did.
Yeah,
I've been to Tombstone.
you look at it.
Oh,
I've been
you
to
was
Tombstone.
that
I was at the
Arizona?
OK. I had a burger in the bar that Wyatt Earp used to own.
Oh, is that right?
Where is that? In Arizona?
Yeah, it's in Arizona.
Yeah.
No kidding.
It was a good burger. It was like a half-pound burger.
Yeah,
It
that's,
was good. But they still have the original saloon with the original bar that was there. The OK Corral is there. It's
Actually, Kurt Russell bought a place, a lot, I believe, at the Tombstone Cemetery.
oh
And
yeah.
he bought it for Val, and if you wanted to get buried there, you could get buried there.
Oh really?
Yeah, that's
who did that?
up to
I'm trying to think of the name of the cemetery there.
Kurt Russell did that.
Oh, really?
Boot Hill?
Yeah,
Oh,
I think it's Boot Hill. Yeah, you're right, Jimmy.
What is it?
Boot Hill.
Boot Hill. That's it. Yeah, that's it.
It's on
I was
San
there.
Francisco.
Huh?
What's
I
that?
thought- I thought Boot Hill was in San Francisco.
No, it's
you
in
did
Tombstone.
Rice-A-Roni. That's Rice-A-Roni.
Right, that's Rice-A-Roni. Yeah,
Yeah.
the San Francisco treat.
And then
I don't know. He bought him a lot in Boot Hill, whatever the heck it was, and it's up to the family if they want. They can bury him there if they want.
yeah, speaking about Rice-A-Roni, they're putting Mrs. Butterworth back on the bottle. You know what I mean?
Good.
I didn't know she was off the bottle. Jim's
No,
off
I'm
the
sorry,
bottle.
not Mrs. Butterworth.
Jimmy's off the bottle, and Mrs. Butterworth's back on
What's
it.
her name? Aunt
Mama?
Aunt Jemima. You know the.
No, it was Butterworth.
No, it's not Butterworth.
No, it was Aunt Jemima.
No, it was
Mrs.
her.
Butterworth is Swedish.
It was
okay?
shaped. It was shaped like an old black maid. That's why they made him
No, it
get rid.
wasn't.
Yes, it was.
No,
It
it
was the shape-
wasn't. Okay.
Yes, it is.
Two different
Aunt
things.
Jemima is a sticker.
Aunt
There's two
Jemima.
different-
Aunt Jemima is a real woman.
Two different, guys,
Oh, I
two
know
different
she's a
things.
real woman.
No,
They
Tony
took it off.
wants to say something.
Go ahead, Tony.
Two different things. Aunt Jemima was syrup, and Mrs. Butterworth was a pancake mix.
No,
What the hell's
this
the
is
difference?
Butterworth's a syrup.
Oh,
too.
I see what you're saying. One was a mix and one was a
Okay.
syrup.
I think
Aunt
so.
Jemima
No,
is a real
They're
woman.
both syrup.
They are.
Yeah.
Yeah, Mrs. Butterworth is like a bottle shaped like a syrup, but Aunt
yeah?
Jemima is a real woman.
Yes.
You know, so they're putting it back on the.
So it
on
wasn't Mrs. Butterworth. They were both taken.
I don't
from
give a
black
shit
people.
about Mrs. Butterworth. They didn't say anything about her. They was talking about
Jim's making a point that Mr. Butterworth is going on the
A
label
wo-
or off the label.
what? No. Mrs. Butterworth is a whole bottle.
There's not a picture of it. It's just a bottle shaped
Right.
like a woman.
Yeah,
Black
he's right.
woman.
He's right. He's
What?
right. He's
What?
right. Jimmy's right as usual.
But Mrs. Butterworth is not real syrup.
So what's
No,
Mrs.
none
Butterworth?
of it is.
Hey,
What?
Well,
Not real syrup.
we got a big problem with bees. You see that in the news?
No.
All the bees are dying off.
Yeah,
That's
really?
they've been
That's
dying for
dying
10 years.
Yeah. Yeah.
No, they're dying. There's some kind of disease going on. Of course, like everything else, the freaking chicken eggs and the freaking. Now it's freaking honey. Honey is freaking gonna pay $100,000 for a jar of honey.
Really?
Well, look at all
Bees are
the
dying.
shit
Did you see
they
the bee
throw
movie?
in pesticides.
No, I
and stuff.
saw it,
That's
yeah,
what's
but
probably
this-
killing them.
That was good.
What's that,
Yeah.
Jim?
Too many
I says all the
pesticides.
shit they throw in pesticides.
All I know is it's right
The
now
farmers-
it's the worst it's ever been.
Yeah.
Like, they're dying at a rapid rate.
Yeah, Jimmy.
We're not
was-
going to have fruit or vegetables if too many of them die.
What's that, bud?
I said that you rely on bees to pollinate.
Oh,
fruit,
yeah, everything.
vegetables, everything.
Yeah. All your trees, all
They
your
can make
flowers.
fake honey, though. They can make fake honey.
Oh, they're making it now, I bet you.
You know what I mean? I mean, you could fake anything, right? They could fake meat and stuff like that, right? Fake.
Yeah, look at
they're,
them,
they're putting chemicals in it. To
Look at them
do it.
steakums.
Yeah, but as long as it's good. You know what I
Look
mean?
at them steakums and things are frozen things.
Then
Imitation meat.
Coca-Cola.
Imitation crab legs.
I know, but Coca-Cola is not putting any corn syrup in their Coke anymore.
I think I heard that too. Yeah.
Because Bobby Kennedy said you can't do that anymore. So that's that's one for Bobby Kennedy, right? No more.
Can't do what?
You can't put corn syrup in Coca-Cola anymore.
You mean high fructose corn syrup? There's a
It
difference.
don't really matter.
There's
It's still
it's
fucking corn
different.
syrup. No, it
It's
isn't.
different, Jim.
Absolutely different.
Tell him, Jim. Stick by your guns.
Oh man!
Look, he gets a haircut, he shaves, and he's
Yeah,
in the
you
corner
can-
of the world.
Yeah.
He's
You
in the
can
corner of
still-
the world.
You can still put low fructose corn syrup in Coke, I think, not high.
No,
What the
it
hell's
just
wrong
doesn't.
with you?
No, I buy my Coke from Mexico.
They don't put the fructose or
No,
whatever
they
it
use
is in
cane
it.
sugar in Mexico. Did you know that? You didn't know that. I bet you nobody knew that.
I'm just happy they're not putting cocaine in it anymore.
Well, they used to. Do
I think
that
that's
years
what Joe's
ago.
saying. I think. Is that what you're saying?
Yeah, years ago. No, they put cane sugar in.
Oh,
You know,
Cane sugar is the real sugar.
yeah, it's regular sugar. It's like, what kind of sugar is that? It's like, what kind of sugar is this? It's just regular white sugar, right? Isn't it?
I have no idea.
Granular.
Granular sugar. Yeah. Granular sugar. That's right. So, but
The original formula Coca-Cola had cocaine in it.
Correct.
Right.
That is definitely correct.
and what did Pepsi have in it?
It had peptides and pepperoni.
Pepperoni.
It did.
There you go,
Do you know if
pepperoni.
you get a bottle of Coke, right, and you dump it in Mentos, it will explode?
Yeah.
Did you ever see that on the
Oh yeah.
internet?
Fucking like
Yeah,
a
we-
rocket.
What do you what was the other thing?
The
Mentos.
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 The mints?
Mentos.
No, I know, but are they mints?
I don't know what they are.
I think they're a mint.
Yeah, they're a
Tony?
mint. They're a mint.
They're a mint, right? They fucking. You might as well go to the moon with that shit. They take off. They fly up.
You want to say hello to Amy? Amy's over here.
Aiden.
Amy.
Amy.
And
Amy.
Apollo?
Amy. She's on Facebook.
Where is she? Hi, Amy.
How you doing, Amy?
She's not behind the monitor, right?
Where is she?
Why are you looking like? Yeah, hi.
Yeah, you can see her on the.
Oh, she's standing behind you.
Oh, she just put a check mark, so that means that she's.
Oh, well, you didn't tell me that.
I just but
I thought
why
she'd
you
come up on the.
laughing?
I thought she'd come up on the screen.
No.
Man.
Anyway,
Hi, Amy.
Hope everything's going good for you.
Yes. It's not going too good for us, but we're gonna make it. We're gonna drag through this thing.
yeah. So yeah, but yeah.
Hi, Amy.
How many times are you gonna say hello to her?
Amazing.
I mean, seriously,
I want to hear her. Can she talk to us?
she can talk.
If she calls
Anybody
the
can
line.
talk. I mean, anybody could talk.
Text.
She could text.
Text line 909-760-1248.
No, no, but she's probably not camera ready. You know what I mean? You gotta be camera ready. You can't just
Well, maybe she's listening. Get camera ready for next time.
No, she usually stops by every week. She usually stops by, pays her respects. But yeah. So what was we talking about? Mrs. Butterworth.
Yeah.
We was talking about her.
Now, Mrs. Butterworth was the syrup
That's
shaped like a.
That's high fructose. It's not even real syrup.
So what was that one, Tony? That the one that's shaped like a lady?
Yeah, it was shaped like Jimmy said, like a maid.
A maid.
No,
Okay.
you're thinking about Vermont made syrup. That's what you're thinking about.
Oh, that's another one.
yeah. That's yeah.
Another
See,
one.
so
That's
yeah.
a sticker, not a shape.
Yeah, I think he's right. Again,
What are you talking about?
he's
It's
it's a
still a
sticker. I
fucking
agree,
sticker.
Jim. It's a sticker.
Stop agreeing with it
For-
because it starts getting a big head.
Vermont, Jim. Right sticker.
Right?
No,
They
Vermont
actually, the
made,
bottle,
yeah.
the bottle is shaped like your
The state.
no,
Yeah.
the bottle is shaped like
the state of Vermont.
your salad dressings.
What?
Your regular salad dressing. The
That-
bottle is shaped like that.
Like Ken's?
Yeah, Ken's. Thank you.
No, it isn't.
Yes, it is.
Did you ever see Vermont made syrup? Actually, that's not even syrup. That's high fructose corn syrup. It's the same.
That's what we used to have when we were kids. Was the Vermont maid?
Yeah, yeah.
Everybody did.
It's shaped like a, like I said, like what's it shaped like?
Just shaped
Yeah.
like a, I don't know. It was like
They're
a,
putting the Indian
Like-
back on
like
Land O'Lakes too. Cheese.
Land O'Lakes. Yep, we always had Land O'Lakes butter.
Yeah. So they're putting you know, the
salad dressing that's shaped like that.
The
Squaw in the
indigenous person on there.
they're yeah, Indians, right? They're you
No,
know,
squaw in a canoe.
it's
She's coming back?
Indian. What is a friggin' squaw? Squaw is an Indian, isn't it?
No, it was a course.
It's
Yeah,
a
you're right. Yeah.
female.
It was a female
I
Indian.
know that.
Yeah.
They didn't put a dude on it, right? I
No.
mean, what did they put a dude on friggin' butter? What's what? You know, what are they gonna do with that? You know what I'm saying?
No, it's not much you can do with that.
No way. No way. Speaking about no way, if you wanted to give us a text in at
909-760-1248.
yeah, you know, I mean, the thing
Don't
is,
be shy.
no, yeah, but well, you know, a lot of people probably don't like to do that. It's kind of like overwhelming. They think that, you know, but you know, you come on your phone because
We used to get them all the time.
Huh? Yeah, I do. Yeah.
What you gonna freaking about it?
I think we need to invite everybody. If anybody out there wants to hear our take on what's going on in your life, feel free to send us a message.
That's a good one. That's very good.
We
And
all
we-
became
Now
psychotic.
we're gonna get nobody.
No, you know,
Now we'll get nobody, Mike.
Mike.
I said, my.
Huh?
I was saying, my God, but I let it go.
What?
I started.
Move on.
Yeah, move on.
Land the plane.
Move on.
Land the plane.
I'm going to land the plane. I'm out of here.
Land the plane.
My sunglasses fell.
Oh, yeah. He walks around with sunglasses at night. He thinks he's Corey Hart. You know the
No, I don't want. I'm gonna lose them.
what?
Oh, Jesus.
They're on my head in the afternoon when the sun comes out, and I don't go until I go to bed. The sunglasses. What are we talking about?
Why?
Sunglasses.
I don't know. Why do you keep on your head at night? Who does
Because
that?
he has a lamp.
You go
he
down
has
like
a-
that? Were you looking for Amy down there? Hey, Amy. Huh?
The only ones that wear
get a
sunglasses at night are junkies.
Oh, they
Guys that
don't.
do yes, they do, because their eyes get hurt.
How do you know that?
I have nephews that were junkies from heroin.
Jimmy knows a little bit about everything.
Exactly.
he
I got
knows it all.
experience.
Yeah.
With Jimbo?
No, the movie stars wear sunglasses at night too. You know what I mean? Because of the
Yeah,
lights. and
they
stuff.
do it for the cameras, the flashing.
Yeah. I mean, yeah. So I mean, that's. Are you going to get another beer? 'Cause you
Yeah.
can grab me one if you want.
Yeah.
Yeah.
When I can get up.
Oh, okay. All right. Well, get back.
It'll take a while.
Yeah, get back to me.
Yeah.
Make sure your pants are
Take a
buckled.
while.
No. Oh. You are a cool.
All right, cool
cat.
dude.
Yeah, you're a cool dude, man, with those glasses.
Cool
You got-
customer.
You
Cool
got a double
customer.
set of glasses on his head, right? Who does that? You know what I mean? Why don't you get those transition shades?
We didn't make it two. I got one.
No, you get
The other one's down here.
No, we get the transition shades.
What are you reading? What are you reading, Coach?
I know. He looks like Chuck Schumer. Doesn't he?
Chuck Corners.
He looks like Chuck Schumer. Why don't you put the glasses further out? on
Clark Kent. He's Clark Kent. He's about to jump into his cape.
your- Oh, God. Oh, man. What, your lumbago acting up or something like that? Yeah, there's nothing really wrong with him. He wants everybody to feel bad for him. That's, you know, he's in A1 condition. Right, bud? Buddy boy.
I wish that.
Yeah. It's in
A1 or Z3 or something in between.
Yeah, yeah.
Ultra or coolers?
Give me an ultra. Give me as one of yours. I'll take one of yours. Yeah, I told him not to bring any beer, and he still brings beer. You know what I mean? I told him not to bring because Oh, I know, but I'll get some next week. I forgot to get. I did have beer in the refrigerator.
We got two left.
Yeah, that's right. That's right. Yeah. So
In your Easter bonnet, with all the frills upon it,
see, this is what happens. He drinks too much.
grandest lady in the
And
Easter
you know what he does when he
parade.
opens the beer? He fingers it, right? Right.
Yeah.
Hope the day
You know
is
what I'm
funny.
Yeah, he sticks his finger in the top.
He fingers his beer.
And join the
Who
other
does that?
ladies
Look,
in
he's
the
fingering it.
Easter parade on
Actually,
the
when is
avenue. 20th, late this year, wicked late this year.
In 20th of March.
April, It's a March. It's fucking very late this year, kid.
It
I
is.
thought they had
Oh, Easter.
they already did Ash Wednesday.
Only
That's
should know this.
usually
He has
right
grandchildren.
before.
They should-
No, that wasn't. No, they didn't do Ash Wednesday yet.
Huh?
Yeah, they
Ash Wednesday.
did.
Yeah,
No,
I think so. It's 40
No.
days before
They
Easter.
already had Ash Wednesday.
Oh,
No,
is
that-
that when they do it?
It was Ash Friday.
I thought it was the Wednesday before Good Friday.
I thought.
No, hey, wait a minute. That's the start
Yeah,
of Lent, isn't it? Isn't it 40 days before Easter, Ash Wednesday?
No, you're thinking of the flood, right?
The
No,
flood.
you're right because I
Dan.
forget all that. But
I don't remember.
I'm Catholic. You're thinking about the flood.
I'm
I
Catholic.
don't think I am.
I'm actually a home.
Yeah,
I'm actually a home
No,
Baptist.
When
let me
was
tell you
this
something.
Ash
You know,
Wednesday,
when Noah was on the boat with the animals, right?
Ash Wednesday was on
was-
Wednesday, March 5th, 2025.
Ash Wednesday was on March 5th, 2025. I think it's 40 days before Easter. Lent. Remember, it's the start of Lent.
Did you go for Lent?
Do I go for
what
what?
is Lent? You don't eat fish on Friday? I mean, meat on Friday or something?
No, you're supposed to give up something that you really like.
Jimmy, that used to be year round when I was a kid. You
What?
couldn't eat meat on Friday at any point.
Oh,
Right.
all right. Then what's
Right.
Lent about?
Yeah,
supposed to give
Lent, you're supposed to give something up that you really don't want to give up.
Right.
That's like a New Year's resolution.
No,
yeah,
it's
kind of
it's
like that.
Catholic. Very holy.
Only it's penalty of being stricken down by God if you break it.
Yeah,
Yeah.
you know.
I don't know.
He
But-
moves in beer.
It does.
What's he talking about? No, well, I mean,
Talk to me, Goose.
the Catholic Church changed so much over the years.
Hypocrites.
Yeah, before they used to have, used to go into the confessional and say your, get your,
Do a Hail Mary and Our Father.
you confess.
Go do your
sins.
penance.
Yeah. Now, everybody walks up there and gets some bread. It's like nothing. The little.
Oh yeah.
You know, it's like,
you used to have
yeah,
to fast.
you
You
could
weren't
just,
supposed-
yeah,
you weren't supposed to eat before you get the bread.
yeah, you got to, yeah. And so now in the church, everybody walks up there and just gets a little bit.
Yeah.
And so they think they're like, their soul is cleaned up.
Yeah,
I mean, that's ridiculous, man. You know what I mean?
I'm Catholic. Man.
Like I remember when I was younger, I used to go to the priest on the, in St. Charles Church where, I grew up and, I said, I was a pretty good boy. So, but anyway.
You were?
Yeah. So he says, "Bless me, Father, for I have sinned." And these, it's been
I hated that.
10 years since my last confession or whatever I said.
Yeah,
Right?
20 years.
Yeah.
Yeah.
He goes, "Okay, my son." He goes, "Well, what did you do wrong?" Well, I did this, I did that, and so on and so forth, right? And he goes, "Okay, well, go say,
Go up to the
go up to the altar and say, yeah, that's right. Go up to the altar and say
3 Hail
three
Marys.
Hail Marys and 4 Our Fathers, and
Yeah.
you're clean.
You're clean.
Yeah.
Clean slate.
Yeah, you got
That
a
was
clean.
the worst.
Huh?
That was the worst.
And you know what I didn't like about those kneelers, the kneelers in the church. Well, you're not Catholic anyway, right?
I am. My mother had 11 kids. She didn't write she's a Catholic.
Oh, I didn't know. Well, the Amish have 11 kids too.
I told you she's Catholic. That's for sure.
Well, the kneelers, the kneelers in the church. Those
Yeah,
are-
I hated them.
I think they should put more padding on it. To say the truth.
I don't kneel. I didn't.
Oh, you're one of
I
those
would
guys
put
who
it
puts
hang
your
over.
ass on the pew.
Yeah.
Is that what you do?
Yeah.
Fucking- That's you're not
If
supposed to do
if
that.
your knees hurt, they hurt. You
You're
can't
not
fucking
supposed
help
to
it.
do that.
Well, next time I'll bring a pillow.
No, you hold on.
Next time I'll bring a pillow.
No, you hold on to the front. You hold on to the
Yeah.
You hold on to the front of the on the
Yeah.
on the back of the
Yeah,
pew.
but your knees are on the freaking thing. That's why you need more padding, like you said.
Yeah, but yeah.
There was when I was a kid, there was a priest in our church. I remember he came there when I think I was like 6 years old, or I was making my first communion. And this guy he would like come over to our house sometimes for Thanksgiving and holidays. You know how people would invite a priest over because they're alone. And come to find out, like years later, like not that many years ago, he died. But before he died, he was accused, and I guess he was molesting kids, like kids that we knew. And I mean, when you think about it, he was around all the time. Nobody knew, but it was pretty bad.
Well, that's stupid.
That's terrible. But next week I got to get some pretzels. You know,
Some what?
I got to get pretzels next week.
Pretzels?
I'm having beer. I got to have pretzels.
Oh, I got some at the house.
That is terrible.
This crack. You still have the crackers up there?
No, they're gone. I ate them.
Get rid of. I eat 'em.
I did eat 'em. So yeah,
My grandfather, my uncle was a minister.
oh, so if he was a minister, then you're not Catholic.
No, he
My
was
uncle
the minister.
on my father's side was a minister.
So
My mother was 100% Catholic. We went and get. My father didn't bring us to church. My mother did. She was Catholic.
well, I know a bishop.
So, but my point being, he had 4 kids. These priests, they should be married just like the freaking Protestants are.
What do you mean?
Just what I mean. Protestants get married, have kids, have sex.
They're basically
Catholics don't.
they're pedophiles. They covered up for it because they're all doing
You
it.
can't say that on the air.
No, really.
Absolutely, you can.
I mean, it's pretty
You
well
get struck
established.
down.
I'm gonna. A SWAT's gonna be breaking these doors down very shortly.
You're saying you're spewing the dirt all over the earth. Okay, you're gonna get.
I'm
struck-
not spewing it, just telling the truth.
But what's your point?
You don't know
My
that.
point is,
Yeah,
don't
you
you-
do.
so
Hey,
apparently
how
you
many
agree.
People convicted?
The Protestants can have sex, have kids, do what they want. Catholics can't. They're pedophiles. You're probably right. I don't know. But
You can't say that. Most of our listeners are Roman Catholic.
well,
You can't say
anyway,
that.
so don't you,
That's hopeless.
don't you agree they should be able to get married, have kids like everybody else?
Who?
Jimmy,
Who? Yeah, I
Catholic
it's just,
priests.
so
They
I
should
say
be able
that's,
to. They should,
Whatever keeps them away from kids, I think they should do.
No. Well,
they should do anyway. The Protestants do it.
what about the sisters? Right?
Do they have them anymore?
Yeah, they got sisters.
They still do. I haven't seen them in
yeah,
years.
they do.
They got
In
all
the
kinds of sisters.
schools.
They don't have to wear that habit anymore. The thing.
No, they wear a
Oh,
freaking
no,
suit.
you're
They
talking
wear a
about a
suit.
hijab. You know the.
No, I'm talking. They have. I think it was a habit. What a
Yes,
nun wore.
correct.
Are you thinking about
Correct.
that movie that was Sally Field? That one there.
Flying nun.
Flying nun.
Flying nun.
That's a habit.
It was amazing how that hat kept her floating.
Yeah, I mean
Yeah, she could fly.
that
It was aerodynamic.
no,
Yeah, they made planes after that.
Yeah, that's right.
I have paper planes that look like that.
no, but they still have the regular what do you call sisters? You know, what
Yeah,
I'm
I've
saying?
never seen one. I haven't seen one of them in probably.
Well, you're not going to see anybody on Nut Meadow. What do you think you're going to have a sister walking up the street?
Yeah, if there's an incident, they should be walking the streets.
There's a convent, I think, at the end of where Nut Meadow meets Kristen, I think.
The fuck's
There's a
wrong with you?
little convent over there.
The fuck's
Is there?
wrong with you?
What about the convent?
Yeah,
No, there is a convent in New Hampshire.
I'm just saying you don't see them.
It's in Nashua,
National IA. Yeah, I let you
St.
know.
Joseph's.
huh? It's a convent for sisters.
Nuns.
St. Joseph's. They got a hospital.
They're nuns.
What, Jimmy? What?
St. Joseph's. They got a hospital there with St. Joseph.
St.
Yeah,
Joseph is a cough drop. What are you talking about?
St. Joseph
Wasn't-
is a church
Wasn't Mary
and a hospital.
Poppins supposed to be a nun?
Who?
No, that's the Sound of Music.
Sound of Music.
That's what I was going to say. If we had our act together, we'd be able to show scenes from The Sound of Music when we have these kind of conversations.
Yeah, Sound of
Absolutely.
Music.
Well, we can do
That
that, but
involves
we have to
research
have an
and
engineer to do that shit.
Cut right directly.
Tony's right there.
Right there.
Yes, of course he can.
I know we can.
All right, you
I
can
can
do that.
You could do that. You know.
Oh yeah. Oh yeah.
Tony can do a lot. You don't say too much.
Really?
No, you just put the thing on your pull it up on your thing.
Yeah.
Yeah. I can go like this. I can keep going like this.
Yeah, but you're not on the phone though, right? He's on a computer.
well, you
I'm on a
both see-
computer. Yeah.
Yeah. So the thing about this thing is it lets every person load whatever they want in. You know, if you want to put a picture and show something, you can
Oh
do
really?
it. Yeah. Or if you want to put a
Figure out how to
video
do
that you was explaining, you can
Oh,
do
that's
that
cool.
as well.
Oh really?
So yeah, so that's why I like this system.
Nice.
It's like for example, coach, you can put whatever you would like to do, coach.
What? I'm sorry. What happened?
Yeah,
You
Are-
can
are
do
you-
what you like to do.
yeah.
What do I like to do?
No, you you could put things that you would like to do. Show, in other words, like you know what I'm saying.
No, what are you saying?
Well, so example.
Show home videos and stuff. You know what I mean?
Yeah. So I'm going to show you.
America's Funniest Videos?
I'm gonna
Just edit them first before you show them.
Hold on. Let me see. Let me see. All right. Let me see if I can.
What the fuck are you talking about?
I'm gonna show you what this system can do. Hold on one second.
Oh my God.
Hold on one second. It's actually pretty high tech for me. You know what I mean? But let me see. Upload a video. All right, here we go. All right. I'll put.
Did you know that Val?
Huh?
You know that Val
Val who?
dated Cher? Val Kilmer?
Oh yeah.
Val from Talk Time with Val.
She's had everybody.
Yeah, he did. He had Cher. He had. I'm just to talk about this while you're looking that up, Joe.
No, you could do. Yeah, you could do that.
He had her. He had Cindy Crawford.
Who?
Val.
He had her over for dinner. They're talking about.
Oh, Val Kilmer.
Yeah, went out with Cher. Went out with Fid. Went out with a whole bunch of movie stars.
Really?
He had a bunch of them going.
Hey guys, I'm Isabella, Joe's new video girl. You need to check out Night Talk with Joe Roxx, Thursday 10 p.m.
Hi,
Yeah. So
how are you?
you could put.
How are you?
Put up whatever you want. You know what I mean? Whatever you want to do. Whatever you want.
My name's Dennis. What's yours?
So Tony could do that as well. You know, with if he has a picture he wants to show.
That's
he
an
can do it.
old video.
She's
Yeah.
talking to me. She
Yeah.
was
The
just
way you
talking.
spell Joe Roxx.
Yeah, I know. That's my initial rocking of Joe Roxx.
Oh yeah, that's an oldie. Good pickup, Jim. Good pickup.
Good pickup.
Nice.
Jimmy. Good looking out. There's Jimmy
Good
right
pick.
there.
There's Jimmy there, Tony. See him?
Yeah, I see.
Young stud. Look at him.
Yeah,
Look at that.
yeah. He
That was
that's Jimmy.
2010,
Yep, that's
15
him right
years
there.
ago.
Is that right?
Yeah.
Oh wow.
You know,
You look like an actor. You look like somebody on Magnum PI or something.
Yeah. Good
Yeah,
point. Good
yeah,
point. He looks like a movie star.
yeah,
You're right.
Yeah, there you
Look
go.
at
Joe
him.
told me to look mean.
Yeah, see,
Hawaii 5-0.
yeah, see that?
Right.
Book him, Dano.
Yeah, that's,
Dano.
Book him, Jimbo.
that's right.
Jimbo, book him.
I make more money than you do. That's an oxymoron.
Has he called me a moron?
I don't know what he said. Which?
I would never
All
call
right.
you a moron, Jim.
All right, now I can see
But yeah.
everybody.
He kind of looks at like
He looks like
Billy Joel.
somebody from Hawaii 5-0
Yeah.
or what's all them broads at the beach.
You know what else he looks like? He looks like a football coach, like a college football coach.
Yeah, that's a good point.
Yeah, good point. Good point. He must.
Yeah, but
he
when
must-
you're
he has
5'4", you're not going to be a coach.
all the-
That's for sure.
Who's all them broads that do at the beach? The
You
red
just got
bathing-
to climb up the linebackers when you're trying to tell them something. You got to climb
Right.
up and whisper in their ear.
He reminds me of the beach there, the broads with the red bathing suits.
Oh, Baywatch?
Baywatch. Look at it. Look at it, staring at the babes. Look at him. That's him.
Oh, I got-
You do. You look like a movie star, Jimmy.
Yeah, Baywatch.
That was
I'll
in
tell you, Baywatch.
North End.
Yeah, that was in the north.
Baywatch got nothing without you, Jim.
In the north end. Another waste of money. I wasted a lot of fucking money in my life, man. Holy
That's
shit.
my Facebook picture.
I was surrounded by people that I shouldn't be surrounded by. That's what happens. When
Should
you-
we be taking that personally, Joe?
No. That was before when I was full of piss and vinegar.
Hey, Joe, look at how far you've come. Look who's surrounded.
Yeah, look at you're hanging out with. Look at this.
Yeah, I know that.
You've come a long way, baby.
Yeah, I know. That's right.
Tony, you turned purple.
I know. I don't know what it is. I think it's the light.
Oh, all right. You got a purple light?
Not really.
Yeah, Tony's purple.
I am purple. Let me turn up the light. See what color I turn.
What do you want of them freaking weebles?
What?
Is that better?
You're red.
Little bit, but you can still see the purple.
Yeah, I look red now.
Yeah, now you look red.
All right. Well,
The hell's wrong with you?
too much to start going into tonight. We're over an hour already.
Yeah, but the thing of it is, so when we go over an hour, I got to cut. I cut out. See, I chopped this up. So you know,
Drop some stuff with me in it.
How could you find anything to delete from this
Sure.
masterpiece?
no,
Exactly.
this I can't because, but it's so much information that whatever.
Yeah.
I'm just trying to I'm just trying to find something that I can throw up there for a minute, but I can't really find anything, that I'm looking for. It's just I don't have. Hey, this is Amy. Here's Amy. We'll put Amy up there for now.
Put Amy up there.
There she is.
I can't see. Oh, there she is.
Hey, Amy.
Amy.
So she
Hi, honey.
She was doing a segment on for the show before wine.
Yeah, wine. Yeah.
Yeah. So she did a good job.
Yeah, very good.
Yeah. So replacing.
Nice. Very nice. She looks she looks like she knows wine.
Oh yeah.
She lives in
Yeah.
wine country.
Yeah.
Okay.
She lives in. I think she lives in a vineyard.
Yeah.
You know what I mean?
Oh.
She's got a vineyard.
The valley out there, Napa Valley.
Yeah. And here's another. Here, Coach. There you go. Who's that?
Where?
On the
Loading, Joe.
No.
Yeah.
Oh.
That's Amy.
No, that's not Amy. That's
That's a girl you were with at the tavern the other night.
Oh, yeah, huh?
Was that Al Pacino's girlfriend?
Never you mind.
Yeah, that's
You
Al
mind.
Pacino's girlfriend. That's Mary.
That's Mary?
Yeah,
No.
Yeah, that's Mary.
Look, the sunglasses, see? Her and I are both cool.
Yeah, but she looks good.
Out in the sunshine.
Her and I are both cool.
Yeah.
You know what I just noticed, and I don't know if this was by design. The two clean-shaven guys are at the top, and the two scruffy, bearded old men are at the bottom.
I don't know, like if I could switch that around. Can I? I don't know if I'm playing around with this thing. I really don't know if I can. Switch
I'm happy where I am, if that means anything.
Where, left out?
Yeah.
No, I'm in the bottom right
Well,
corner.
they both look like they got jaundice.
I look like I have a
I
sunburn.
look fucking orange. I look orange.
Jimmy's the only one that looks normal.
Who?
Jimmy's the only one that looks normal.
Yeah,
I
you're
look
right.
like
You're right. Look
I
at
look
me.
like
I
I'm
look-
sunburned. You
I
look like
I look like an orange you're crying aloud. A
you
pumpkin.
look like a pumpkin.
Pumpkin head.
No, we
Joe is blending into his background.
we put makeup on before we come on. We get all.
Yeah, but I don't want to look like a pumpkin
No,
anymore.
all right. Well, I mean,
Hire some new.
we put makeup on.
Yeah, hire some new makeup people.
Yeah.
All right.
I mean,
You do a hell of a job.
I could put up. I mean, I can increase the lighting, but I don't like bright lights. Do you know what I'm saying?
I don't either. Nobody does.
Yeah. No, I mean,
Find
Jimmy
another
does.
job then.
No,
Do you guys
wow.
do you guys do each other's makeup?
no, Jimmy likes bright lights so he can show everybody his apartment. You know what I mean? That's how good he keeps it.
Now that door. What
The
was that
only
door he
light in the
changed?
house that's on.
Where's the fucking door he changed?
No, there's some lights
It's on Joe's toe.
Yeah.
Where is it? It's over. Is it over here by the fridge?
Uh-oh.
Uh-oh, what's he doing?
Well, we're going on a tour.
Oh, we're going on a tour with Jimmy.
Oh, he's gonna
I
show us
thought
the
we
door.
were, but I can't go. I can turn it around. Can you see anything that way?
Oh yeah.
Oh yeah, we can see it.
Yeah.
There's a window, then the door, right?
A ladder up against my wall. It's behind that, but
Yeah.
Yeah,
there you
might
go.
wanna buy a new
I see
shade.
that. Yeah.
See that, Tony?
I see it.
He's looking for help next week. What are you doing?
Looks good.
Listen, you might want to buy a new shade, right?
oh yeah,
Buy a new shade.
it's loaded with tobacco.
With what?
I thought you should give it up for Lent.
I don't do
You should-
housework. House cleaning.
I think housework is overrated myself.
Yeah, indubitably.
I know you don't do housework. I mean, you could see that, right? I mean,
shock.
Goes without
but
saying.
I mean, I know we talked about this multiple times, but every time I look at, your surroundings, how are you going to bring home somebody over to
A
you?
babe.
How are you going to do that?
I haven't had a babe since 2015.
He told me he don't get high anymore, he said.
You know,
No.
No.
that's
You know,
kind of gay.
It's gay?
Yeah.
If you don't get hard?
No, I mean, you go like, hey, Hey, bud, I don't get hard anymore.
No.
What the fuck you supposed
You
to
get
jerk him
you get
off?
you get you get
I mean, Tony got a headache.
Can you give me some help?
Yeah. Don't they got a headache? Did you
When
tell
I
me
went
talking
to
Give me some
jail
help
in my
here.
20s for 6
How about some
years,
help here?
I didn't have a heart on then either.
20s?
in your 20s?
Yeah, when I went to
What
jail.
happened?
Surrounded
You're
by
not
a
supposed
bunch
to
of
say that
guys was
stuff.
what
What
happened.
did he get? What did he do?
He said he went to jail. You're not supposed to say that stuff, okay? You know, you want everybody to think that you're a nice person.
Yeah.
There's nice people in jail.
He was in the one in Colombia. That one over there. No, Venezuela? No, Colombia. Was it? Is it
El
Colombia?
Salvador.
Even nicer.
No, is that Colombia or that?
El
that big-
Salvador is where
Oh,
they are.
yeah, that's where Jimmy was. El Salvador. You know, and then when he went there, he met his wife over there. Did you know this?
In jail?
No, not in jail. In El Salvador. Right, Jimmy?
She was Colombian.
Whatever. Same thing.
It's my second wife.
Yeah. She's a player. Don't let him kid you.
Yeah.
Yeah,
I
okay.
guess so.
He had a lot of wives, Jimmy. You know what I mean?
How many?
Two.
A lot.
Two.
You know?
You've had 3.
Who?
You're not supposed to say what I had on the internet, okay?
Especially the star that he is.
I'm the star, okay? That's now that
They're gonna get the wrong
the
impression.
Inquirer is going to do, some
Right.
kind of thing about me tomorrow.
Oh my God.
You know,
There'll be a big write-up in the paper
write
tomorrow.
out that,
You're going to be on the newsstands.
yeah, it's going to be on the newsstand. Night Talk with Joe Roxx had a
Do they still
wife.
newspaper Globe?
No, the Star,
They still do the Globe?
the Globe.
Yeah, Boston Globe.
Yeah, of course they do. Yeah,
How about the Herald?
yeah, they do the Herald too.
Really? I haven't.
We should do an ex-wives episode where we invite all the ex-wives.
You can have mine. I'll tell you that.
I thought you said Tony was a nice guy. How many wives do you have, Tony? He has none. 0.
9.
None. None. 0. He's the only one.
I don't know. By now, I might.
Yeah. If she finds this, you definitely will.
He has none.
She's passed out right now. So.
You know.
Yeah, but you can go online and get this.
You can? This is online?
This is. I did it. I get it on Facebook every time you redo it.
Yeah, but so what you don't understand about this is doesn't really, this here doesn't really go on the air. Like this at this format.
This format.
I see it every time I have it.
There
will be no evidence of Joe's 3 wives when he gets to the final editing.
I thought you said he was a good guy. See how it's going to go all over the news
Oh
tomorrow.
yeah.
I'm going to be on the New York Post and all that stuff. You know what I
You'll
mean?
be on
CNN.
Tombstone.
Yeah.
You'll be on Tombstone.
No, but yeah, I told you many times that this is all set up for audio. We're audio.
I understand that.
Yeah, I mean,
But how come I can get it on Facebook?
because we just do this just for us, you know what I mean? And like some people come in and say hello, blah blah blah, and all this bullshit. You know what I'm saying? I mean,
So nobody else sees this but us.
No.
it's all over the place.
That's
It's on
not-
YouTube. You can
It's on
watch
YouTube.
this.
Yeah, you could YouTube, Twix TV.
Didn't I just say that? So his wife can go on in and see
I know,
it.
but people don't like come and say, "Wow, let me go watch this." They don't say that. They listen to the show. They don't really watch it like that. It's not like an interesting thing, right? I mean, you know what I'm saying? I mean, it's not riveting. You know what I'm saying?
Wow.
It's not riveting.
Riveting.
I mean, we talked about fucking Aunt Jemima. I mean, how is that riveting? I mean,
I kind of like Aunt Jemima.
Oh my God.
no, but is that riveting? Are you riveted?
No, it's talking about part of the woke bullshit we're getting rid of.
All right.
Oh my God.
We don't care about what you say about your Republican bullshit, okay? I'm Democrat, okay? And I like it. Okay.
All right. Me
I'm in
too.
the movement.
I'm with Joe.
Yeah. I'm with
with Joe.
I joined the democracy, okay?
Oh, God.
Oh, you were born a woman? Is that what you're trying to say?
Oh my God.
Okay, so what's your the idea of a woman? You haven't had one in 20 years. What's your idea of
He
one?
came out and told us that too.
Yeah, he told us that. Who?
I haven't had to smell fish in a long time.
Oh,
You have to have what?
he hasn't gone fishing in a long time.
You don't go fishing? I'll go fishing with you.
Yeah, Coach will go fishing with you. You got a boat.
Yeah, I got a boat. I'll get the.
See, now we're smoking pot.
I'll get the
You
meister.
know,
I'll get the meister.
yeah. Now you're smoking pot. Which is,
No, that's not pot. That's a little cigarette, Joe.
Yeah.
oh, it is.
It's a roach now.
He rolls his own tobacco.
I've done
It's a
that.
roach. It's a roach. He said it's a roach.
I've rolled my own for 6 years.
Your own pot sticks.
No, his own tobacco.
Oh.
That's when you could smoke in jail.
Oh. God. On that note.
He's going to
Good night,
put us
Amy.
out of our misery.
I hope that everybody was riveted tonight. Okay. Riveted. All right.
I think, you know what I think? I think the torpedo bats really got them in.
I think that
I didn't even know what torpedo bats were. I thought they were like bats that fly out of the sky. You know what I'm saying? I mean,
yeah, we gotta be a little more thorough when we talk to him.
who?
You.
Well, I mean, you guys are the.
I
you
know.
You guys are the jocks. I'm not I don't have time to be a jock, right?
True.
You know, I'm always like on the
Oh,
move.
my God.
Looking for wives in all the wrong places. You know what I'm saying? With that note.
With that note, I gotta go find some more babes.
Yeah. Thank you, everybody, for joining us tonight. Right? I hope everybody was riveted.
Good
That's
night,
to do-
everybody.
Can I finish what I'm saying about being riveted, Jimmy? Okay.
Oh,
As always.
so you got me riveted.
Yeah. As always, we'll see you next week, same time, and don't forget we'll have. Hold on one second.
Yeah, we get a guest tomorrow next week.
Yeah.
Unless she sees this episode
Oh,
first.
she's all right. She's cool. Kristen Park. She's cool.
Park is in P.
Yes, Park. P-A-R-K.
Is she
She's American.
anything she specializes in, or just she's gonna chat with us?
She's going to specialize in you're going to listen to what she has to say.
Okay, that's what I'm saying.
And I'm in contact with Dr. What's the other doctor there that we had on?
Oh,
Dr. Stone.
Dr. Scholes?
Marielle?
No, Dr. Stone.
Stone. I don't remember.
Stone, Dr. Stone.
Dr. Stone. Dr. Stone.
Yeah. So,
I thought we had Dr. Scholes coming in.
yeah. So, I
Talking
mean,
about feet.
there are a lot of people, because people don't know where you were. Where'd you go? You know what I mean? They're all,
Once they see me, they'll
where's
start
the
showing
coach?
up.
Yeah, where's the coach?
The word will be out.
Yeah.
The word will be out once they see me.
Yeah. So thank you, everybody, for joining us. And once again, I hope everybody was riveted. And we'll have a riveting show next week with Kristen Park.
Kristen Park.
Yeah, she'll be joining us next week. And so
Good night, Amy.
Night, Amy.
Good night,
Hold on.
Amy.
Night, John Boy.
hold on.
Hold on.
Oh, let's put Amy up one more time. Hold on a second. I guess if I got a good picture of Amy, hold on one second.
Night, John Boy. Night, Erin.
Hold
Night,
on.
Good night, Juan. Juan, where'd you get that from?
Juan?
Juan.
What the hell are you talking about, Juan?
Where'd you get that from?
Hold on.
Hold on.
Warm dong.
Let's see. We'll do this one here. Let me see. I always use this trailer on the end of the show. Sometimes in the beginning as well. I just use it for old time's sake. Hold on one second. All right, yeah, here we go. I'll put that up now. Here we go. Yeah. Okay, everybody.
There's Amy.
Yeah. All right.
Hey,
We miss you, Amy. We miss you.
All right. So,
Night, Amy.
hopefully, maybe she'll
Pop in.
pop in one time and say hello.
Yeah, that'd be nice.
Go like
Very
that.
nice.
But anyway, good night, everybody, and we'll
Everybody have a good weekend.
have a good
See you next week.
Yeah, we'll see
Okay.
you. Good weekend.
Good
Jimmy,
night,
got anything?
everybody. Yeah.
Jimmy, got anything to add?
Yeah. Good night, Amy.
Oh,
Night,
Coach?
Jim Bob.
Coach.
Yeah.
Anything?
Yeah, I said good night, Amy, and We'll see you next. Everybody have a good weekend. We'll see you next week.
All right. So
Free-
Tony,
Free Karen Reed.
yeah, thanks, and good night, everybody, and we'll see you next week. Night Talk with Joe Roxx on Armed Radio in Boston. Good night, everybody.